Well, well, well. Well, 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 well. And we hope everybody out there is doing well today. Because if you're not, we have something to say. What a fabulous day it is to be an Xbox fan. I do believe that everything now has been cleared away. Nobody has to dig hard. Nobody has to wonder deeply. Nobody has to come up with weird scenarios. Nobody has to think that, oh, these games, they're going all over the place. Xbox fans don't have exclusive games. And, oh, Xbox don't have games. And it's just, at this point, it's kind of sad watching these guys, man, and girls out here. It's kind of sad. But, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, I don't know what to think, man. I do know what to think, but I got to play it off. I got to play it off. And, look,
man, don't play it off.
Stop it, man. Don't put the pressure on me, man. Come on, Hyper Fame. Keep the chat crunk tonight for me, fam. We here. I'm gonna have to put him in here, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put him in here. Gotta get Hyper Fang up in here. I can't leave him out, y'all. I can't do him like that. I just can't do him like that. Hold on. We're gonna get him in. We're gonna get him in, people. I got you, Hyper Fang. Let me get you in here. Hold on, fam. Let's do this. The streets is woke, man. The streets is here. And it's good to be here, y'all. So much to talk about. So much laughter at hand. I mean, so much laughter at hand. Let me get him in here, y'all. Let me get him in here. Give me 1 second. I'm almost done.
Okay. What's up, guys? It's Technoblast here with another episode of Di-RRec Gaming. Wow, Legal's over there taking care of business like he should. I'll take over for a second here and say, hey, it feels great to be an Xbox fan. It is fantastic. Phil just smacked the heck out of all the Sony fans, and they don't know how to respond.
Oh, man.
Yo, Phil, relax, fam. Relax. We hype, fam. We hype up in here. Yo, Lewis L. Good to see you. Yo, the general in the building, baby. What's good? We got the general in the building. Yo, this is another session. Once I get he just wait a minute. I was fireboss this time. People having connection issues. He'll come right back. This is an exclusive. That word is gonna make people mad tonight, but we know. This is an exclusive live from the street edition. We going in. Just like my man Louis L said, the series era has begun, baby.
Yep.
Woo!
It's official.
It's official. I got my man. Well, dang. Hold on, y'all. Let's get this situated. Let's make it look.
What's going on with the squares, man?
I want to make it look nice, man. I want to take all the fun away.
It's like people flip-flopping here. What's going on?
I think he's trying to make a screen for the gameplay or something.
No, here we go. I just want to flex y'all out, man. Get everybody out here.
No,
okay. Got my man Technoblast in the middle of the screen. Y'all know the one and only Technoblast, aka Mr. Neutral in the building. I got my man over here down below him, the boss. Y'all know who he is, Fire Boss, aka the indie man, Indiana Jones. That's what we're gonna start calling him. He puts them games to work, man. Glad to have you up in here as well, sir. And I got my man Dev from Hyperfang Gaming from the streets of Weebly Green himself, Dev in the building. And I got my man up there at the top, aka Mr. Debo, aka man of many names, my man 50 grand, live from the streets, Origin, live from the streets, the first personnel that I had when we did live from the streets, my man, the X Divisions. Cass in the building. What's good, y'all? It's good to have y'all.
Good, man. It's all good.
Yo, what's good, man?
Yo, guess what, y'all? Guess what?
What's up?
Xbox has too many games. It's a wrap.
They got some games now, right?
Oh, it's a wrap. Raps in the chat.
Yeah, they got some games.
Some games.
Y'all take it over, man. Take it over. Whoever wants these mics, grab them. Let's go. We're doing this for the streets.
I think Phil Spencer killed that some category within less than a day.
Man, you still got people. Go back on Twitter. You still got people still trying to overanalyze it.
Well, it killed it for people that have brain cells.
They still,
they still going back. They still going back to like, but wait, some. He still says some.
They're trying to read something that's not there. It's already been stated, clear as day, and they're trying to find that it's in between the line thing where there's nothing there. It's already been said. And
they have all kinds of meltdowns, man. I mean, it's ridiculous. Just like the suicide watches. You got a guy that's on there saying, "Oh, it's garbage." Like Netflix is garbage. I'm like, no, people are just saying all kinds of stuff. It's unbelievable this stuff that people are saying.
I'm like this. I mean, Phil just grabbed him and put him in a chokehold, pulled him into the alleyway, and just stop fighting.
Can somebody give me Phil's actual words today, man? You know, they didn't waste no time to bomb it. They're not going to waste no time to bomb it.
He said,
say his exact words.
As a customer,
and I'm paraphrasing here.
Let's paraphrase.
And he looked at the camera. He said, "Sony fans, F you."
I mean, it wasn't exactly like that.
Okay,
but
give me his words, man. Give me his words. Y'all stupid.
I saw the paraphrase. As a customer, it's about exclusivity, and all the games that you're going to be playing are going to be played through platforms that run Gamepass.
That's basically it.
Mic drop. That's pretty much it. I mean, he said a lot of other things, but that was pretty much the crutch of it.
So bottom line,
pretty much you got to get PlayStation and Sony to get Game Pass on their consoles now.
I just wish they wouldn't play the nice guy and honor those contracts. Just break them.
Oh, we can't do that.
You know, tired of being a nice guy. Kill those contracts. They'd be like, you know what? We own it. / contracts are no valid. We didn't sign these contracts. Now it's us. We are not going to get them.
See, what you got to understand, though, what that is a business. And like, he has to still keep a certain amount of, business. Like,
oh, no, they already checked that box off. They said technically they really don't have to. But the thing is, because it's them, as Tech said, being nice guy, they're going to follow through with it because it more or less is like this. It's less headache just to go ahead and give it to them. It's less headache.
Give me 1 second, people. Give me 1 second. I want to thank the chat room. I want to say shout outs to the General, shout outs to Bill Buster, shout outs to Lewis L. Because we got one in here that's new. I haven't seen him. If I have, I'm sorry, but Sandy Focusing. I hope I'm saying his name right.
That's my homeboy from Sweden.
Okay. Welcome him in. Hey, welcome to Di-RRec Gaming. Hey, and we're glad that we're glad that you're speaking honest. And you can say whatever whatever comes to your heart, man. Put it in here as long as it's creative and it has some substance, man. We will recognize it. Lewis L in the building and my man Dirt Griggity up in the. Hold on, man. My boy Dirt. Hold on, I'm gonna let Lewis L sit for a minute, and then here comes Dirt.
Yeah.
Hey! While y'all at it, y'all need to push that hashtag. Better get a place. I mean, better get an Xbox.
Yeah, that's funny.
Gotta get a PlayStation. What's you gonna say?
It's gonna be on multiple platforms.
I like that one, Fireballs. You got a movement going there, man. Keep that going.
I'm serious. I mean, it's like you can't sit there fighting all day. You got two choices: either use that powerful PC that you brag about, or say it with me, folks. Better get an Xbox. you can't fight it
on one of those devices you got because it's on multiple platforms. XCloud,
Like,
PC,
sure. You don't have to get an Xbox. Go ahead and play it on your phone. Wait, hold on. You're still playing Xbox. Hey, play it on your computer. That's okay. Hey,
they're multi-plats on
still,
Xbox ecosystem.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's not exclusive.
Just like all Sony's games are now time exclusive right now.
Oh shit!
Who would have ever thought that? Who would have ever thought that? Right?
That's what illegal. That's what you call living on borrowed time, ain't it?
Who would have ever thought a lot of things that they didn't flip flopped on? Who would have thought a lot of things?
Yo, we try to get Canada in the building tonight, man. I try to go with Canada, man. Shout outs to After Boss, man. He had to work overtime today, man. I would have loved to have him on today too, man, to match up with his man Boss. He loves Fire Boss, man. He likes Fire Boss's style. He has a lot of respect for you, Fire Boss, being one that's worked in the industry, man. So every time you try to come up on here, man, I try to get him up on here, man. He really appreciates you, fam. Wanted me to tell you that, man. Keep doing your thing, Fire Boss.
All right, man. Shoot. Well, tell. Well, if you catch him, tell him I appreciate when we be in shows together too. Now.
That's right. I sure will, man. We got Six Slay in the building. He know what's up. What's up, Six Slay in the building? T
Bill,
Reaper in the
Bill over
building.
there.
Oh, what's going on, T?
T Reaper in the building. You know what, y'all? You want to know what's funny? Yeah, look. That's right. You know, they went public. This is the funny part about it, right? They went public with their tears. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? People got their emotions and they want to vent and show their emotional side of things. But we grown folk over here. We don't care about that. So, I mean, we hope that you do find somebody that cares, somebody that will let you cry on their shoulders. And hopefully, man, there's always remember this, donkeys.
You ain't crying on mine.
Every time there's a dark cloud in your life, the sun is soon to shine. So don't worry, man. Clouds are going to dissipate. The sun is going to come out, and you guys are going to be okay, man. Even if you got to watch us having fun. Because one thing that y'all are not doing right now, and y'all haven't been doing for a long time, is just showing that you have fun on your PlayStation 5 console, if you get one. Now, if you still got a PlayStation 4,
busy worried about Xbox and the fans.
Right, but just show us that you're having a lot of fun. You know, we don't get too consumed into what we're doing and that how we have a community and how much fun we have and that our heads interact with us down here. We have a lot of fun and you don't really hear from your heads. You know, you don't really get a lot of interaction. But here's the thing, y'all. That's not our fault. You got people out here on Twitter bringing up Phil Spencer, man, like this guy can't make business decisions for one, right? But I'm gonna get to it. Somebody posted trying to go back and do some never forget moment stuff on Phil Spencer. Now we remember a while back. I would say it was a couple years ago. It might have been, you know, to that degree. I might be off. I could have been a few or a couple, but that's neither here nor there. The fact is that Phil Spencer made a comment back in the day about exclusivity, right? And he was talking about how, you know, the exclusive games do not, let's say, bring the best out in the gaming community. Let's put it like that. Now, because this guy is not an Xbox fan, of course he's gonna make himself look stupid. And I get his effort. I really do. I get it because he was showing his feelings too today. He couldn't stop posting, and we see it. It's a condition that they got. So
it's a sickness.
I wanna elaborate on that because he's not an Xbox fan and he doesn't really understand. So we're gonna talk about it. Back then, when Phil Spencer was talking about that, he was basically talking about how Xbox isn't going to just put a game on Xbox for the simple fact that people on another console will not be able to play the game. That's not the reason why Xbox makes an exclusive game. Now, we know the reason he came out and said that, because when they were talking about EA Access coming to Xbox, Jim Ryan knocked that down. We're going to act stupid tonight, y'all, right? And we're going to act like we don't know this stuff happened, right? When crossplay came up, the original crossplay idea was to let people on different platforms of consoles be able to play certain games together, in which that game would win, that community would win, because the more people that are engaging on that game, the better it is overall, people, not just for Xbox, not just for PlayStation, Nintendo, Stadia, or mobile gamings, or PC gamings. But when you have more people engaging from all sorts of communities playing a game, that benefits gaming. That benefits the culture, people. That's what he was talking about. That's the maturity level difference between Xbox heads and Sony heads. Sony heads play this childish, exclusive game with their fan base and make their fan base come out saying all kinds of stupid stuff. It's just weird how they don't get it. Look, he was talking about it didn't make sense for him to making a game exclusive over a skin. These are the things PlayStation does. Oh, I'm going to punish people who don't like our platform or who don't play on our platform by making things exclusive. And we've seen this up to date, right? We saw this with the Marvel's Avengers game. And you see devs that back that theory up, they come out and they say it. Hey, you want to play Spider-Man? Buy a PlayStation. I mean, to the Xbox heads, that's immaturity. There's a way of approaching that situation. If you would just come out in the first place, talk about partnerships, talk about deals that are made, like Xbox and Bethesda did today. They talked about a 20-some-odd year relationship. They walked us down memory lane and to bring you up to par on why this thing happened. Now, PlayStation would have said something like this. We're working on Square Enix. We're working on this a grandstand partnership that we've always had with them that deals with Spider-Man, simply because the Marvel Avengers game is coming out. We want to do something special to our fans. So we're working on a deal and a partnership with them by using our Spider-Man skin as an exclusive character for Marvel Avengers. Now, this will be only towards our fans, and our partnership that's been in works with them for a very long time. This is what we're going to do for our fans, for saying thanks for everything you've done with the Spider-Man brand. Xbox fans I'm not going to sit up here and say that Xbox fans wouldn't have lost it. They still wouldn't have got upset, or people wouldn't have got upset. I'm not saying that, but at least there is an explanation for it. There was approach and there was a business scale about things. And when you get that and you still want to cry about it, that's fine. But at least it's been told to you why it's happening. Well, see, what did it take, people? What did it really take? It took Marvel Avengers to flop, didn't it? For Sony to eventually come out and speak that. Now, when Sony speaks it, it's like, well, damn, man, why didn't y'all just come out and say that in the beginning? It's not like we, the Xbox fans, wouldn't understand it. We're the more mature level gamers in the industry. We would have got that. We would have probably pouted, made fun, but we understand it. So when Phil Spencer was talking about that, as to what he said today, he still goes against what he said back then, because he said those games that are going to be exclusive, those Bethesda games, will be exclusive to Game Pass. Where? He didn't say only on the Xbox consoles. What Tech said and Cass said. He said it will be exclusive to Game Pass. Wherever Game Pass resides at, those games will be there. So Skyrim, what? People on PC play Skyrim. You know, people play games on PC. Microsoft is PC and console. Microsoft has a bigger space. They have a bigger mingle. They can mingle with a bigger audience. Go ahead, Deb. Go ahead.
I was about to say, don't forget your mobile phones.
Right. Yo, the Gears Pop. The Gears Pop that's ending now. That's ending this year. Hey, it had an audience. It was a good beta tester mobile game, wasn't it? Microsoft knows now that they can put something on phone as long as it's good, as long as it's got some excitement to it, people will play it.
Hey, are you getting feedback?
Whoever's in the kitchen, put yourself on mute, please.
Is that Kaz in there cooking, man? Cooking shrimp? Shrimp.
Hey, we celebrating out here, man.
Getting us with feedback and all this, man. We trying to do a show. He up here trying to be Chef Boyardee or something.
Nah, man.
But yeah, you know, it's like, I don't know what that is. He's moving around or something. He's probably trying to take people's chains, man. He's probably counting his chain collection, Devin, from all the people he done.
Oh, wow.
I don't think he done had to snatch chains off of today, you know?
Is that Mr. T?
But you know, it's like, you know, you get all kind of tantrums today. And to go to what Bill Buster's saying in here, first you got to stop the tantrums. Keep that same energy over there, man. Keep that same energy over there. Tell your community over there, stop crying so much so it's not so funny. Tell them to get a better sense of understanding about businesses, friendships, and partnerships. And see, this is what you kind of see, right? It was good that Microsoft Bethesda had a sit down and they showed everybody their friendships. They showed everybody their history. They showed everybody their ups and their downs. Everything wasn't smooth. And they showed that. But you know, I'm not even going to get into, you know, personal jabs. I'm not mentioning names, you know.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost silly, right? That it's okay for other companies to have exclusive games, but it's not okay when Xbox does it. And that's the history, y'all. Can y'all tell me why is that?
They contradict themselves. They say, hey, we don't want you to have exclusives. We want exclusives. Then when you get exclusive, you're a monopoly.
It's
crazy. I don't even know what a monopoly is.
It's crazy. Because when Xbox is down and out, they're putting their foots on our heads and drowning us out. But then when we're having a good time, when good things happen over here on the Xbox side, it's terrible. It's a monopoly. They don't have games. What? I thought we didn't have games. What's going on?
Right. The thing is, they brought this on themselves because the thing is, see, unlike Ryan, and unlike Cerny, Phil keeps his ears to the ground of the streets, and you absolutely going to sit there thinking he did not hear that.
That's because he's a gamer.
Well, yeah. I stated this before. We have people like Aaron Greenberg, Phil Spencer, Larry Herb, and then before Mikey Barra, right? They all work at Xbox. Well, not Mike, but he was there for a good chunk of it. And they have charisma. They're relatable, you know, to people like, you know, the fans. Where Sony, you got nothing but suits. You know, they're not relatable. They don't have any charisma. They don't look likable in any way. And so, you know, the team on Team Xbox, I mean, they just get it. You know?
My bad.
Who's that?
No, you can go ahead. I was gonna say I kept on popping in and out, so I was gonna say my bad to Tech, but this guy he's challenging us to gaming, right? He said that he's saying that we're trash.
I know. I'm watching here.
Okay.
Bro, bring it to Gears then. Like
I've already sent the invitation. And listen, man, it's just Bill Buster, man, being Bill Buster. Let him live. You know, he's really hurting too. Well, I'm glad to have him here tonight.
They all
And
gotta
let
go.
him vent.
I got some band-aids for him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Listen,
I'm glad to have a dartboard here too.
listen. I want the Xbox community to get what you call them, your first aid kits out for Bill Buster. Get them out for him because he's hurting right now, y'all. But we got to do a show today, and like I said, man, we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you coming in, expressing yourself, even though it might be weird. But hey, you coming to an Xbox show, crying about what we're doing. I hope you have a good night tonight, man. We're having a good time.
If he's on here, he ain't having a good night.
Yo, Bethesda's gonna drop 20 of their games on Game Pass. Look, y'all, Xbox is the platform of gaming now. Gaming. And you want to know what else was funny? I heard somebody tell me that, hey, these are old games. I already have some of them. And
here we go. Here we go.
But you want to know what I like? I like the fact that they don't say that when they get their remasters. They accept those remasters left and right. But when Microsoft does something for Xbox, it's a crime.
I see the big thing is legal is when you tell them we have Game Pass, it's, oh, you know what? You just rent those games. You don't own them. When in essence, when you pay $70 for your games or you pay money for your games on PlayStation, guess what? In a couple of months, they're going to go down in price anyway. So you might as well just take advantage of it. They're going to go down in price a few months later.
Right. I just want to know, can anybody tell me? I'm going to go to Hyperfang. Hyperfang has the answer to this. I know he does. Tell me why when Microsoft does something, it's a crime and everybody else is okay. Where does that come from? Where does that deep energy of hate? Where people feel like Microsoft can't get a piece. You want to know what's funny about this?
They're afraid.
In their minds, and this is a tech thing. Tech's going to crack up on this one. In their minds, the biggest company in gaming can't have a crumb of the cookie. Think about that.
They're afraid.
It's called little man syndrome. Their hoofs are hurting right now.
I love it. Little man syndrome.
I
love it.
They can't have anybody in their wheelhouse. You know what I mean? Not even close.
So Hyperfang
about them.
No, go ahead and finish.
They're conceited.
Okay. So Hyperfang, so you're telling me they got the Jerry Krause syndrome?
It might be worse.
Damn. Jerry Krause hated Michael Jordan. He hated Michael Jordan, Fireballs. Hated him. He hated Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan was greater than him. It's crazy. Little man syndrome. Michael Jordan making more money than him. Little man syndrome. Look, Microsoft is above that premature emotional rants, man. They let it be known today that they listen to their Xbox fans. They know that exclusive content is a big deal. And they let it be known that, hey, if you don't like Xbox as a console, it's okay. You'll still be able to play these games because we know you want to play these games. You can play them on your PC. Y'all always telling us how great you got these high caliber PCs that we never see.
Yes.
But that's okay too.
Yeah.
We're okay with that. We're okay with you telling us
the ponies got more
PCs. Right.
Facts.
It's okay. We won't even debate that. We don't even care if you don't prove it to us or not. But here's one thing that we're gonna prove tonight.
Y'all got 2080s.
We got the games and y'all don't. That's proven fact.
One more time for the people in the back.
We got the games and y'all don't.
Woo!
And right now, we lit.
That's a lot of stuff.
Out the gate.
And it's a huge bother for the Sony fans when they come in here or they respond to your tweets or Instagram or whatever you use and start hating what's going on. It irks them that much and it's under their skin, and that you having a great time celebrating, running the streets, having a party, hitting the piano, and they're coming in here and try to be, Debbie Downers.
It's okay, Tech. You got to get that skin. I'm trying to show the streets that you got to ignore that stuff. Like, I want my chat to understand this. We here with you. We're right here with you. Don't get involved with people trying to take your time to shine. Y'all should be tired of that. You should be welcoming the silliness but ignoring it at the same time. Because what I'm trying to show is the art of social media, the art of the internet. There's an art form to this. Look, you will never catch Legal jumping in somebody's live chat that are not Xbox fans, crashing their party chat and acting silly over there. It's not in my DNA. You won't catch me doing something that whack, man. That's whack.
That is whack.
I can't do it. That's too corny for me. It's not in my makeup. So when I see people that do that, it questions me the way I think. Man, I wonder how they're like in real time. Like, because I don't put on makeup. That's that transforming stuff, bro. I'm talking about. A lot of cats, it's a we got to make a name for this, man. And look,
well, the thing is, I mean, the PlayStation fans are doing what they are, Transformers.
This stuff is what there's got to be a true word for this called trans-social. People trans-social themselves.
Hey, Legal, what's that song that you smile in your face, backstab?
The backstabbers. Yeah. It's like, man, I don't see how any real gamer, if you're a real gamer, you're not doing that, okay? So, look, I can understand banter. I can understand having fun. But that's exactly what we're doing tonight with the chat. We're having fun. Di-RRec Gaming is running the streets right now. The streets is here. So we're doing our thing. But what I don't understand is when outsiders come and they want to crash the party and we're like, yo, we get it. Take some aspirin, go to sleep, or go run, go watch Oprah's show. Go watch Jerry Springer or something.
Go take 2, call me in the morning.
Facts. Go watch a reality show. Calm down. It's gonna be okay.
Cheesecake or something.
Right. But how do you tell grown men to act like mamas towards other grown men? We're just not gonna do it here, man. Like Tech said long time ago, we value the chat. Like the general said long time ago, this channel is for the celebration of Xbox. You come here to celebrate with us. If you're not coming here to celebrate with us, get out. That's it. We're not bothering nobody else. Don't bother us. Go get your community, build something that you want, and you can have a crying ass community all day. I would really love to go and see some of these PlayStation.
That you just put something in my head. Going to that type of community where you just have hate towards Xbox.
That's what I was going to say. Just hate all the
and that's all they talk about. It's like, hey, Xbox, hey, they suck, right? Yeah, of course they suck, man. It's like, what are you trying to say? I'm not saying nothing. Then they start fighting against each other.
Yeah. Right. Over the word suck. Man. Over the word suck. They start fighting each other. And you want to know what else cracks me up? It's not like it's not bothering them. It's just like I agree with all 4 of y'all. It's bothering them because you go on Twitter and you see the most dumbest post ever saying, yeah, there you go. Gamepass is coming to Sony. Gamepass will be on Nintendo soon. It's going to be on Sony. You see, people feel, and I'm like, yo.
And they really believe that. They really believe it.
It's, I'm like, Xbox, you got to have fun now. It's like you have to have fun now. If y'all don't see it, that the whole essence of gaming resides on the positive success of Xbox, I don't know what to tell people because nobody cares what Sony does. Nobody cares what Nintendo does other than their fans. But Nintendo fans and Sony fans, they all care about what Xbox do more than we do. This is facts. You look, for every one Xbox fan post, for every one, there's like 10 donkeys got negative posts on the internet. 10. So we're outnumbered. People
are lined up. Yep.
We're outnumbered out here in these streets, Dad. What are we gonna do about that, man? I got I'm running out of carrots again.
I'm laughing at him. That's just more things to laugh at. It's funny how much they envy. The envy. Just every post. You can't go to one PlayStation podcast and expect people to be happy. They're not even happy. Even when they're winning, they're not happy.
They're not happy. No, because they want to tell you when they're winning, and I'm gonna get to you, David, because that's exactly what it is. When they're winning, they want to talk about console sales and freak out and want to send you charts and all of a sudden
exactly when they're winning, they tell you about it. They tell you about it.
They tell you. Here's what they tell you. They tell you everything except that stock number, don't they?
That's why when it was being
when you hit them with that stock number, they just go banana mad, Because I had a person today tell me, but Sony, Xbox is doing all of this, but Sony made 70% of revenue profit. And I'm saying, yeah, bro, but that's little bank talk. That's like, how are you trying to compare something like Xbox that's 6? And this is how I shut them up. This is how you shut them up. I said, okay, well, let's look at what you're talking about. The Xbox net worth, the Xbox net worth is over $600
billion.
It's a half a trillion. It's a little bit over a half a trillion. So it's like
600 billion.
600 billion. It's 600 billion worth, right?
That's Xbox alone?
As of March.
That's Xbox alone.
Xbox alone as of March.
Xbox alone network is $600 billion. Okay.
You want to know what Sony's network is?
PlayStation's network
it's like 45 billion.
That's it. That's a good estimate.
And Sony as a whole, I think it's like just now. Last I looked, they just crossed 100.
So what I'm trying to say, Ted,
wait. So Xbox alone is 600 billion,
right?
Out of the 1 trillion overall company.
And people stay trying to take Xbox money and say they're using it for Xbox, Microsoft's money. Of course they are. They bought Bethesda, right? Okay, so you think that money's not going to go towards Xbox?
Right.
Any smart company would use their money to help another division. That's smart.
Right. Now I'm gonna back up to David VGS in here in a minute. I'm not gonna skip him. But I wanted to finish this one up real quick. If there's a company out there that's $600 billion of net worth, right? And you tell me about a company that's only 45 billion net worth, and you tell me that they made a 70% profit of revenue or revenue profit, what are you telling me? So it's almost like, okay, so what? It's like if I'm holding $1,000 and you got about 10 ones in your hand, and you're telling me you just made $10 more.
Big deal.
Right. So now you got $20 in your hand. I mean, come on. Come on, y'all. The L's are crazy. So going back to what David VGS said, they want Xbox services but are afraid to say it. Exactly. You can see it. It's right there. I don't know why you cry so much about Xbox. Go play your remasters. Don't you got Demon Souls to play? They don't even talk about that because they're not playing it.
They stopped talking about that.
Because they're not playing it.
That and Spider-Man, the DLC.
They're not playing it.
I don't blame them.
Why.
To them, those are brand new games. You look at the situation, ain't nobody got no brand new games yet.
I'm serious. I mean, every time we turn around, it's like, but we got 2 new games. But the thing is, but the 2 new games, one was originally a DLC of an existing game, and the other is a remake of an older game.
Right. I don't know. We got the medium.
Yeah. So who has the real true new games?
Yeah. Who? Look, man, that's evident because who's doing all the crying right now?
They're always doing the crying. Always, no matter what. Like they could have all their main games drop in the same year, and they'd still be crying.
They're still
okay. I got something to say. All right. How do you make an Xbox fan feel bad? We got the best online gaming service in Xbox Live with over 300,000 servers across the globe. All right. I have an Elite 2.1. I keep saying 2.1. I keep thinking HDMI cable. I got an Elite 2.0 controller. The best controller revolutionized in gaming. Okay. I have a 4K HDR TV to utilize HDR and in gaming because ray tracing is still getting there. So I'm gonna try to get me a 2021 TV because I want to really utilize everything. Right?
We talked about that.
I got old school games waiting on me to flip them into 120 frames per second. I got Gears 5 waiting on me to go ham on these clowns, and I'm gonna be showcasing it. I can't wait to showcase some of them gear skills at 120.
They're legal.
We got what's up.
While you're at it, you can access dev mode and play their games.
Oh man.
Better. Shout out to Unlimited Production in the building. We got Rain G4 in the building. The Realest 91 in the building. Fugly in the building. The streets is here.
What's up, Rain? What's going on, huh?
And the streets is here. Yo, I'm telling y'all right now, Speak Your Xbox stuff is gonna be heard tonight. Speak it. You hear? 20 games tomorrow, people, for the weekend. 20. That's more than what PlayStation put out its whole generation.
I just want to know from the panel, what games everybody's looking forward to in the next generation.
Hellblade 2. See, this is the thing. Hellblade 2 for me right now. I want to say Bethesda is the talk of the town right now. Everybody's talking about Bethesda. Are they going to be exclusive? Are they not? Are they coming to PlayStation? Are they not? But these games at Xbox Game Studios, no one's really even mentioned them at the time because of the whole talk of the town thing until Master Chief and Senua pop up and bitch slap a pony to sleep. So I'm waiting on that. Like, what are they going to say about that?
The fact
about the studios from the ground up, huh?
Right. The fact that they put that exclusive talk to rest at the beginning of the show lets you know that Microsoft is very aware of what's being
He went right for it. He didn't waste any time.
No time. The internet went nuts. The internet blew up after that.
He said, okay, I'm just gonna get this out. He just did it, man. It was crazy.
Lewis L said, we warned them when the Series X got announced at the Game Awards 2019. The big bank just owned the little bank with making power moves, 23 game studios and more to come. You know what, Lewis L., you dead on it. And what's funny is that we got games that are going to be dropping this year and we don't even know what they are.
Yeah.
The excitement of being a gamer is back and it's on Xbox.
Jason Ronald was saying that.
Back in the day, y'all. Games just come out of nowhere. What is this game? Make you want to buy it, make you want to see what it's about, and then make you want to come out here and tell people about the experience of what you just played. That's game.
You know what's sad? When the Xbox Series S has more 120 frame games than the PS5. You know what's sad?
That's sad, fam.
Oh man, I put a video about
you got tech going.
Oh yeah. I put a video about that, and the hate that I got from that one video, man, it was insane.
You probably got some death threats.
Oh yeah, I got some nasty ones, man, and you know, if you ever read the comments I respond with, they just hate it even more. And I don't insult them or anything. I'm like, hey man, thanks for coming out and checking out my channel.
I sure hope you come again.
Yeah, come back again, man. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you smash the subscribe and don't forget that ding, ding, ding bell, guys. All right?
You got to do it the Austin voice, man.
Yeah, I love you. You guys come back, all right?
I'm telling you, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, Sandy, that's right. Sandy, Scorn to me is my best slept underrated game. When I saw that game, if y'all haven't seen Scorn, go check it out on YouTube. I think they got like a 30.
There's not much on Scorn. But what you get is like, wow.
Yeah, there's
Now, they
13
got some good
minutes of
gameplay
it,
on
man.
there.
It reminds me of a horror-fied version of Doom, like Doom horrified essence of Doom, like a horror type.
It looks insane.
Yeah,
Yeah, it just performed way slower than Doom. That's all.
yeah.
Doom is fast.
Yeah, Doom is fast, but you know what? That can change. That it's in development. It's in its development stages.
No, but that's the thing. It's on its own entity. Scoring can move slow. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's a different game.
Yeah, that was their intention because it's meant to be an adventure.
Wait
So in other words, like Metroid Prime.
We're not talking slow games for Xbox Series S and Series X. What are y'all talking about? We're not talking 30 frames per second games, bro.
Nah. We're not talking that.
If we're
I'm just
talking
saying.
shooters,
I'm saying the type of gameplay that they chose to make. The type of gameplay that they chose to make.
You're talking about as far as the response times and stuff. I see what you're saying. But Doom being more of a fast response type game, even though it's a first-person shooter, scoring doesn't have to be like that.
Yeah, Doom was way over the top. Yeah,
I got you. Okay, I got you. I thought y'all was on some 30 frames per second stuff. Y'all was, man.
You don't speak those words in here.
I was fixing to be Craig and Debo up in here tonight.
Nah, we're not speaking those words up in here.
Like, no, man, no. The thing about scoring,
or 1440p 120, one or the other.
Yeah. So the thing with scoring, which I think even the developer was talking about, was it's meant to be an adventure, not something fast paced like how Doom is. Where it's like an over the top twitch. But yeah, it's going to be at 60 frames. So it keeps the animation, nice and buttery smooth.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, if you're like looking to be like duck around the corner, headshot, jump to the next ledge and stuff like that, that's not the game for you. Mm-hmm. But if you're like one of those types where you enjoyed, say, like the first Metroid Prime, that's what the vibes of it brought to me. Then it's your game.
But
it's
just unique. The dude's using his teeth as bullets. I mean, that's.
Shout out to Nini 28, a rogue Sulliston. This is what he said. I hope I said your name correctly. Xbox is the bear that should have stopped poking while they were ahead last generation. Now it's time to dominate. Yeah. They should have stopped poking. I agree. Because we were telling them that, like, we could see it. Microsoft was frustrated a little bit. There was a lot of things that they knew was going to take time that a lot of the fans were not going to understand, and they were racing against time. But there's this old saying, right? When you're rushing, you're already late. Microsoft had to fold back, had to clear our minds. They're the ones that took us out of that console sales war. That let's say what it really was. It's a console sales war. It's not a console war, but a console sales war. Phil eliminated that from our minds. Look, we're not even going to.
It was a resolution war too.
It was a resolution. Dude, you realize the level of stupidity that was displayed last generation? I'm glad you brought that up, Cass. Xbox fans had to endure stupid stuff like the difference between 900p, 1080p.
It was 50% more powerful because it was that.
Right. We had to listen about resolution. We had to listen to exclusive games. We had to listen to all of that. And you could tell Phil and them was getting annoyed about it. But at the same time, they had to keep their magic behind closed doors, right? Because it's a business. That Azure cloud is a big deal. That Azure cloud is bigger than PC gaming and console gaming. It's huge.
So big, they got a lot of customers on the Azure cloud, including Sony.
Facts, brother, facts. That thing alone by itself can carry the whole gaming industry on its back. That's how powerful it is, okay? The whole gaming industry can live on it, all right?
And they always update
something that powerful, you're focusing on what can we do to give our Xbox fans justice, because we see them. And it's not like we're toxic. It ain't like, I look at it like this. Nintendo fans are like, they're the ones that are like, the guy in front of them is Sony that does the talking, and they're in the background like, yeah. They're not gonna bring a pitchfork fight, right? Then you got Sony fans that just never shut up. They talk so much they lost their teeth, so now it's only gums that are bumping. They bump gums now, but they've learned the way how to genetically evolve. So they went and got dentures. So now they got these dentures and they just yapping, man. They can't stop, right? And the Xbox fans, we're more like defenders. All you see us do day in and day out is defend Xbox. We're always trying to let people know, no, that's not right. This is what Xbox is doing. No, that's not right. No, that's not right. This is what we do. This is what we do. This is what we do. And I think that Microsoft sees that. So Phil and them was like, you know what? We're going to build an empire where our fans don't even have to try to defend us no more. Because what we're going to give them alone speaks volumes. This is why today people, Cass and Tech, can talk about the Series S and say, that damn thing gives us 120 frames per second. The console can hit a 4K native with certain games. That's remarkable for what that game, for what that console can do for games. Because that's the $299 console that's doing that.
Yep.
The $299 one. Now the Xbox Series X, it speaks for itself. That's why you don't see Xbox fans talking about it. Because Microsoft did something that shut up even the PC community.
Yeah. You really don't have to speak much about the X.
You don't have to say nothing about it.
Yeah, it speaks for itself. It's proving what it can do. Mm-hmm. There's no need to hype it up because it just hypes itself up. While the S may be a little, smaller in stature, may need a little lift. It may need a little lift to get everybody's attention.
Right, and that's the way it is. I mean. That's right, the realist. The God of War producer joined the initiative to work on Perfect Dark. Now, you want to know what's funny about that? Wasn't it last month that we just lost the Insomniac dude? He went back to Insomniac. No big deal, right? This is a business. People make business decisions, and
they call it bounce back.
But look what we just got. We lost one. It's like Jay-Z's song, right? You lost one.
So that's two God of War people. The other was Brian Westergaard.
The realists, they stay losing devs. That's facts. Look, bro, not only just
and we got Rhonda too.
That's right. They don't just have devs that leave and go over to Microsoft, right? But Sony helps this situation by even closing down developer studios. These are facts. Yeah. Unlimited Production says while Sony was making the same game,
bro, are you moving?
Xbox was making boss moves and giving us variety in games. That's right.
Yeah, somebody lifting or what?
Yeah, it sounds like somebody's moving.
Yeah.
That's Debo over there, man.
What's going on over there?
Trying to get them reps in.
Look, you're exactly right, Unlimited Production. There's something, and you know what? This is why I love the Xbox community. Because it's not
these
dumb.
Comments from, man. I don't see
it's just the whole point of getting y'all's word out. Look, you see it, right? You see Sony, they play careful with their strategy. They always give their game base similarity in their games because they are afraid to take chances. I mean, every time they took a chance, they done pretty much caught a nail. So it's not really helping them.
No, everything was a reaction to them. Yeah.
Right.
When the one came out, what did they do? Oh, let's take off our camera and make it cheaper.
Right. It's always a reaction. But notice he's right about what he's saying. Sea of Thieves. That was taking a chance. What's the other one? I see it. What's the other one? Oh, Minecraft. Even though Minecraft was solid, but bringing it to the Xbox side of things was taking a chance. Rocket League. Look at all those free-to-play games. Fortnite. An audience that was generated by way of crossplay, taking chances. And Sea of Thieves is just laughing at everybody with a solid 15 million engagement player base as of today.
I thought I saw something today about Forza 4 Horizon too.
That's insane.
Yo, Forza 4 Horizon in this community is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then you got Grounded, and then you got State of Decay.
Yeah, that Sea of Thieves is that's why.
Man, look, Sea of Thieves is the best thing to happen, right?
They all
it's
trash.
The best game to happen because it was supposed to fail. The gaming journalists were crucifying it. Metacritic was. Do you notice how?
Sea of Piss.
Go ahead, Cass.
Okay, they had all kinds of names for it. Sea of Piss. They had different things they called it. They always ridiculed it all the time, man. A game like that, I mean, the way that's come back, it just haunted them, I think, in a way, just because there's much hate that it was for it. And a lot of hate, just like a lot of Xbox games got. But just think about last generation. If some of these games that were being hated on, like, your Quantum Break, like Rise. If these games would have not got so much hate, I just believe they would have gotten sequels. I mean,
right. I agree, man. Recore and those games, man.
Right.
I understand what you're saying, brother. You're dead on. And even what Unlimited Production is saying right now is spot on. I'm going to repeat it. But I wanted to finish what I was saying, that, the gaming industry itself, the gatekeepers, Metacritic, they were trying to kill this game simply because it was something that nobody else had. Look, man, I don't know if y'all never played that game before, but if you've seen the ocean in that game,
it wasn't a
ocean alone was already next generation. They put a next generation ocean because you know what that was? That was Azure. That was cloud computing right there. The water even has its own system, right? The airflow in that game, the weather patterns in that game, the ocean reacts to that.
Yeah.
That's how significant they made that game. They made that game with such detail and compassion. It's ridiculous. You'll find yourself on Sea of Thieves just sailing in the ocean. You lost track on what you're really doing because you're just amazed. You're just amazed at the scenery, and that's beautiful, man.
Yeah, me and my sons played hours of that one and stay up late, and we're like, man, you know what? It's time for bed.
Facts.
I'll check out what Sandy's saying,
man. The UK guys are masters of that game. Yeah. Some of my UK friends that I have, I just get in there with them, and they know it. I just love to be around them. I'll get on there, and I don't know what I'm doing. They're moving so fast around me, but it's just the fact that I'm on that ship with them, and they let me decal the stuff and put Xbox symbols all over the place and be myself. But to watch them go do them treasure hunts, open up those maps, it's ridiculous, man. Going back to what Unlimited said, I remember when Xbox was considered the shooter box. Exactly. Now we have every type of game imagined,
and it's still not good enough for some people.
At one time was the RPG box, then became the so-called shooter box. Right. Now all of a sudden on the verge of becoming the RPG box again and shooter box.
Now it's the Halo 4s and Gears box.
Oh gosh, that kills me. Dude, I used to get so sick of that. Oh my gosh. Look, all y'all play is Halo. All there is over there is Halo 4 and Gears. Like, all there is over there is Uncharted. Yeah, like there wasn't just Uncharted. Gran Turismo.
It's a wrap.
Like it's like 12 God of Wars out there.
That's right. Sony fans are scorned. That's right, G4. Yo, the Ascent is the one for me. Yeah, the Ascent is. I'm telling you, the Avowed. That's right.
The Avowed. Yep.
The Avowed, and look at the G.
Somebody got their camera out.
GK in the building. Yo, you know what?
Yeah, you got some fog on your camera.
Yeah, it's all. It's that blue effect.
Man,
He's going 360 on us.
that's
He's going 360.
is it?
He's going early
You got some
360 on us.
stuff on it because of your OnlyFans page, but you're
Fact.
shitty.
Yo, wildin'. Yo, the Valve, man, exactly. Yo, yeah, he does, man. They be so mad because he just be. It's the funniest stuff. Tech don't be going back at him at all. Just be like, hey, man, I'm thankful that you came up on here, left a comment. The next video I make, please leave another comment. It's the funniest stuff. If y'all ain't checked out Techno Blast, man, go check out Techno Blast's channel. It is what it is. As a matter of fact, it's Techno Blast's name right there. Type that in. Go check out some of his videos, man. I think his last 5 videos are worth looking at, man. They were dead on. They're funny. He puts his own little twist on them. He's got some parodies going on. But that's what it's about, man. It's nothing personal. When you come at Tech being personal and he can see that he's getting to you, you are in his den. He's going to eat you up, man. And it's funny.
Wow.
What's good, Donnie Skills in the building? Yeah, you know, Donnie Skills, he's mafia, man. So, I got to speak.
Are you late in the chat? Because I don't see the ones you're talking about.
Donnie Skills, man? Donnie Skills, man. He's over here. Man.
Donnie Skills is like talking.
You got to scroll up. You got to
you way down at the bottom, Tech. You're too early, brother. I got to take my time with the chat.
Okay. Yeah, I'm at the bottom.
Yeah, you down at the bottom.
I gotta watch out for some of these people who makes idiotic comments.
Yeah, I feel you. It's all good.
We got a lot of big brain people in here right now. So
yeah, Bill never came back.
Let him live.
It's all good. It's all good. He had to look. You gave him. Look, man, you was nice to him. You gave him time to cry. He represented his community very well, I must say.
Yeah,
he did.
There was a few choice things I wanted to say, but I was kind of like, nah, y'all are handling it. This is your show. This is your show. So
right, but the chat know what to do, and like I said, man, Tech and Rogue, they do a good job. It's like they wanted to work the chat. Tech works that chat too, and like I say, man,
Rogue doesn't take anything.
Right.
Yeah.
She'll
put you in timeout right away.
Facts. Yeah. Before we won't even know she did it.
Yeah.
We won't even know.
I'm more. I'll give you a chance. If you don't straighten up, then you're gone.
Facts. Rogue's like sniffs it out.
Enderman behind you.
I like the smirk behind it.
She's Enderman behind you and take you out.
Yeah.
Yup, she does, man. She does it, and she works some magic, man. She's good at what she does, and like we say, we appreciate her, man. Rogue works hard, man. She in real time, she works hard. So a lot of times she works late, and we understand it, man. We hold her up. She's still our girl. We still got nothing but love for her, man, and we appreciate her. You know what I'm saying? Everything that she does, man. Everybody's got their life, right? Everybody's got their life, so. We completely understand. This is why this is all about fun to us. We don't take none of this stuff to heart. We're not into attacking people and doing all that silly stuff, because we have a mindset of knowing that we hold ourselves in real time no matter what. We're not gonna get out of character out of who we are over YouTube channel. It's just not gonna happen, man. It's not gonna happen. But we are going to have some fun, and we are going to tell you you're going to catch these damn L's tonight. And man, have you caught them damn L's tonight?
Man, I could just. How many L's can you think of? You got the We Are Generations. You got the Power the SSD. You got the no more storage on my PS5. What else you got? You got the RDNA 2, no full RDNA 2.
RDNA 3.
It's
a wrap. It's a wrap.
You got your games going on PC.
Hold on. Let me get in position. Hold on. It's a wrap.
Hey, you're doing the hand.
It's a wrap, guys.
They're closer.
Closer.
Yeah, you got facts. It's a wrap. It's hilarious, man. It really is. It's good to see everybody.
Hey, it's Rogue in the building. What up, Rogue?
Rogue in the building, man. I'm telling you, Rogue is the queen of the chat. Rogue.
Hey,
The
Rogue.
chat love Rogue, man.
It's a wrap.
It's all right.
She works so hard, man. She works so hard. We appreciate you, Rogue. We appreciate you.
It's not a rap, it's a gyro.
There you go.
I've never heard it pronounced that way.
That's a good one. What is it, Paul? Say it again. Say it loud.
There we go. It's a wrap.
That guy's special. That guy is special.
It's a gyro. It's a gyro. That's good stuff, man. Yo, Xbox community, you out here looking beautiful, man. Y'all got 20 games to play tomorrow. I know.
Hey, Dorian, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, man. With this announcement, there's just this is exclusivity alone, and just how everything just closed up, like one big book.
Oh, hold on, Cass. Hold on, real quick. Six Layer said Forza Horizon 4 went to Steam. That's right.
Oh,
it went to, but that's right. He's exactly right, because that was the plan for the Apex. Remember the engagement. That Forza is part of that Game Pass PC engagement type thing.
Yep.
Now I have this question, because I don't game on Steam, but if you download, say, Forza on Steam,
number one seller. Damn.
Do you need a Microsoft account to sign in to play with other people?
I think.
Or are you stuck playing with Steam people? When
you Microsoft account and Steam account are two different things.
Yes,
okay?
I know.
But when you activate your Microsoft account, okay, put it like this: you have to have. I don't know.
Is it like this? Let me put it like this, much simpler, because I know this.
Right.
Like on PlayStation.
Right.
If you play Minecraft, you have to sign in with your Microsoft account.
Yes.
To be able to play with everybody else.
Yes.
Is that how it is on Steam?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you can't just go up on Steam and play an Xbox game. That's why I keep telling people that. Yeah. You have to have an account to play an Xbox game. It's always been like that.
There you go. Yeah.
That's why you laugh at it.
So even if you play on Steam, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Because you're going to play on Xbox Network.
Exactly. Just put it like this, Ted.
It's a wrap.
Right. Just put it like this.
They do that streaming thing that they talked about with the phone.
Right. You unlock your Steam account, right? Which is what I think it's free or $5 something. I don't know. It's real cheap or it's free. Okay. So you unlock that to even just get on the Steam platform. But in order to use Steam to play an Xbox game, you have to get a Microsoft account. Because regardless of where the Xbox game is at, it's still on an Xbox server that has to have an account for it. That's right. Sea of Thieves, Sandy says Sea of Thieves was on paper an awesome concept that came out too early, but did a complete No Man's Sky move of redemption. I will agree. And Sandy, but don't forget that the early stage of it was on purpose because they were taking a chance, right? But what ended up happening was, before our very eyes, that first month, 1 million people was on it. And then about 3 months down the road, it ended up 5 million. Then about another year, we ended up with 10 million. And then we were today at 15 million. So what does that tell you?
They're like, oh crap, we need to add some stuff.
Right. Now watch this, y'all. Watch this. We're gonna walk down memory lane because that's a good one, Sandy. What was the very first game to be introduced to Game Pass? We mentioned it tonight. We mentioned it today.
Was it Forza?
Nope. It was Record, the definitive edition. That was the very first one. Then,
that is right because it was on.
Yeah, that was the first one.
It was on a promotional flyer along with Forza and Sea of Thieves.
Facts.
And Minecraft.
Facts. Now watch this. Watch this. How many subscriptions does Game Pass have today for what we know?
Okay, that's what I was going to lead into what I was saying before. It was 18 million, right?
Okay, 18 million, right?
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves premiered on what platform?
PC, right?
Huh?
No, Xbox. Huh?
I'm sorry, Xbox.
Game Pass.
Thank you, Devin. Sea of Thieves premiered on Game Pass.
Yeah.
So as long as Sea of Thieves been on Game Pass, because you remember that was the whole point. Oh, them games ain't gonna survive.
Yeah,
Oh, they're gonna fall off.
fodder, remember?
Now, if Sea of Thieves today has 15 million people playing on it, that's 15 million accounts.
Mm-hmm.
That's 15 million accounts.
Times what?
18 million subscribers to Game Pass with 15 million accounts. It sounds like a success story to me.
So
that's just one game.
120.
That's one game.
What's $120? What's $120 times 15 million, Dorian?
Right. Exactly. So who cares about how much a game sells today? Because if one game is putting out that much revenue, I want everybody to understand now. Now you understand the power of Game Pass. Now I hope that everybody understands why Game Pass is important to Microsoft and to the gaming industry. Look, we were talking about Sega today, right? I was talking to one of my friends on the phone.
That was me. That was me.
Hey, Fireball, that's right. I was talking to well, I'll be damned. I was talking to Fireballs today, and we brought up Sega, and we both were saying that we don't think that Sega is ready to be bought out. And I told him, yep, I agree with that. And I said, you know what? But I can see Sega, and this is the reason I said it. I can see Sega making their games exclusive for Game Pass. Think about it.
Yeah, all you need is a couple.
We already got your Yakuzas. It's already happening.
Yeah, you just make a few deals. Then you got to
make a partnership.
The only thing I would ask of Sega if I was, part of the conversation at that table is, look, Atlas is your kid, right? That's your 5-year-old kid, right? You got control of your kid, right? Why are you letting your kid just do what the hell he wants to do? Get some of them games up in Game Pass, man. get some of that money. You can't sit there playing favorites all day.
That's right. You know what? Somebody finally woke the chat room up. Somebody finally came in and talked like an Xbox fan tonight with the absolute 100% correctness right here. Give it up for A-Roll Sulliston right now with this comment. If you have an Xbox, if you have a Series X and S, there's no need for anything else. Only next-gen systems on the market, period.
Yeah, you don't need anything else. Just put it in dev mode. Oh, sorry.
He didn't put period with the T at the end.
I don't think nobody is trying to buy a 1080p TV today out of a market. I don't think nobody's trying to buy a 720p TV out of the market.
That's why Game Pass is going to jump from 18. I bet you it's going to jump to 25 or plus.
By the end of the year or by mid-year?
By the end of the year. By the end of the year, maybe even more.
It wouldn't be too much of a stretch if it do it this summer.
I predict 30 by the end of the year. And because when they reveal for what's supposed to be replacing E3, when they reveal what's coming to the platform, especially Starfield. Yeah, this is just part of it. And what people are forgetting
go ahead.
What people are forgetting about is, we got all these exclusive games. Always good to have all these games, but people forgetting about the ID tech, and people are forgetting about Orion as well. Now you got to take a look at those two things. You got some tech that there, and you also got another operating system with Orion through Bethesda.
Emmanuel A1 in the building. What's good, fam?
Look who just now decided to wake up. I'm giving him a hard time. I know he's probably just not coming in from work.
Facts. Yeah, him and Rogue both, man.
And hey, real quick though, did any of y'all read somewhere where somebody said that I guess Ubisoft is on their way to Game Pass next?
At the end of
Dude, talk to him.
at the end of the year.
Speak on it. Let's go.
Yep, at the end of the
Go
year.
with it.
And you
Man,
don't need to buy
Did
them.
we not say this? Did we not say this? I heard them footsteps way back then. Because all of a sudden we started getting all these Assassin's Creed games. Wait a minute. We started getting them for free on live. Hey, hurry up, get them. Another one will come. Get another one. Get another one. Get another one. Before you knew it, damn, you saw those deals. Those Assassin's Creed games were going for cheap out here in the streets. And now, rumor came out, right? We're even hearing that Ubisoft is in the works with Microsoft on a partnership. First thing Carrot Eaters did.
Get that Splinter Cell going.
Out of the woodwork, crunching on those carrots,
Yeah.
losing their minds.
That's a crime.
I'm trying to tell them, when you are building a Netflix platform of games, what the hell do you think is going to happen?
man,
The
you
key
still
word is Netflix. That means all these games from all over the place will be on it. It's not going to be just Xbox games. Why do you think our Xbox games are already on it from the jump?
this is sad. You still got people still out there chomping their gums about they. I don't think they're gonna last much longer. I see Microsoft closing doors because they're not sharing them games.
Dude,
And I'm thinking to myself, are you serious?
yeah, man. You know what I think they do? They say things to comfort their souls.
That's all it is.
I told you, they close their eyes. You know what?
I love all these couch CEOs that know better.
No, it's the steps of grief, man. They haven't reached that. They haven't reached that part
y'all. They literally make shrines, boss. They make shrines of Xbox. Look in their rooms. They paint their walls red with Xbox logos all over the place, and they got candlesticks. They do these weirdo gothic freaking sacrificial. Dude, it's crazy. They do these little seances and these rituals, man. They put on
Man, why are you talking about my weekends?
Oh shit.
Yeah, we already knew you were a freak there, Tech.
Yeah, we knew you was a freak, Tech. Tech got that ski mask back in the closet right now. Look at him. Yo,
Got a jar,
No,
got a
this
jar,
is-
got a
this
jar,
is-
got a
this is
jar
what
of
I
honey
wear.
on the
Hold on.
table and all that.
Let me get what I wear. Hold on.
Like, Tech, what are you doing? Tech, what are you doing that jar of honey?
Yo, Donnie asked Ro what she cooking. That's Yo, I gotta ask my sis what she cooking. To all the women in the panel, what y'all cooking tonight, man?
What's up? So, this is
We hungry out here.
it's a Saturday night.
Boy,
Hey.
that's what's up. Your boy's stupid. That's
Got
it.
Tip Boy.
What's Microsoft cooking?
That's beautiful, man.
Bethesda, man.
That is beautiful.
The wife comes to the door.
Y'all keep
Wear
talking.
that tonight.
I'm gonna do this one for Devin if I can. It's
Hey.
over.
Hey, Tech. The wife peek through the door and be like, "You wearing that tonight?"
Wow. Whoa, careful.
He just throws himself.
That don't look right.
Yo, Devin.
Yeah.
Yo, go to your Twitter, man. Go to your Twitter DM.
Mm-hmm.
I got sending you something real quick.
All right.
Y'all keep talking, man. Hey, this show ain't over with, man. Y'all,
Hey, man.
there's too much excitement going on today.
Yeah, we got. Yeah, come on, chumps. We got leg sweeps to deliver. But no,
I don't know how
go ahead.
to deliver.
Huh?
I don't know how many more L's we can deliver. We deliver so many of them.
Yo, there's so many L's to deliver tonight, man. Come on. It's so many L's, it doesn't even make any sense, bro. Like, I don't know how anybody can sit here with a straight face and not say, congratulations, Xbox, for doing what they did today. I can't see anybody doing that, man, without a straight face. Play state on Epic. Yes, you need to use the Xbox login to play online, but not needing a subscription. Exactly. You don't need a subscription, just an account. That's exactly correct.
Yeah. Pretty soon they're gonna have it probably on TVs where you can just load right up. That's gonna be nice.
Hey, legal. All right.
Yeah, what's up?
Remember I was talking to you earlier, and if any of y'all came across the same information, did any of y'all come across where supposedly there's the idea to even, I guess, make the XCloud app even available for the Xbox One? Now I'm just asking if anybody else on the panel, came across that.
Not me.
Nah.
Okay, then I guess I'm the special case.
What was the information?
Now, basically, somebody brought up an idea of like there's a possibility that the XCloud app might also even be available for even like say like the Xbox One. Now I don't know about Xbox One base, maybe Xbox One X, because I mean if you think about it, as I was telling Legal, it kind of makes sense because if the XCloud is already an app that could even run on a TV, and they're already going to be loading it onto a stick, mind you, then I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if all of a sudden you just turn on your Xbox One, if you still one of the stragglers like myself, and you just happen to just go into this into the app shop and be like, oh shoot, XCloud, what's this?
Yeah, the One X still has a lot of untapped power, so I mean, you could y'all do on that we didn't even know about. Still, it didn't reach its potential even.
Yeah,
even
the thing is with but the thing is with cloud computing anyway is that you're not really using all that power. All that power is being ran on the server side. The only processing that your box in front of you on your TV is doing is just processing the signal.
Right.
And your key presses. In other words, what you're like, if you like press left on the D-pad, it goes left. And so the only thing they really have to worry about is just latency, which I believe that's like software that's going to be like built into it. So I wouldn't be surprised, man.
What do you think would be the problem with the Xbox One then? What do you think the problem would be with the Xbox One?
I don't know. Like I said, I mean, to me, it's like I don't think there'd be a problem with the base one, but you know how a lot of tech companies are and stuff. It's like yeah. I mean, so it's one of those things of like we have to wait and see. But remember, as I just told Legal, and I'm telling you guys, this was just something that I stumbled upon, which is supposedly just a rumor. So take it with a huge chunk of salt lick for the ponies. So and just and we'll just see how it goes. But at the same time, I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised,
right?
If that happened, because
David, you do it. Yeah, that'd be funny, man. Do it.
That'll just be another option, So
yeah, and because I
bunch
think.
Of options. Yeah, like when games come to hot water, definitely be 25 million subscribers or even more. That's what Lewis L said.
Because that seems to be all it's about right now. Is about options.
Yeah, that's it. The more options, the better. I mean, I'd want to be able to. You want to be able to play your games anywhere you want, what you want, anytime. Quick resume, the whole nine. Listen, this is 2021. This is not Nintendo 1986, Kid Icarus and Zelda. This is not.
Hey, yo, Emmanuel A1, we want you to get better, man. Get better, fam.
Yeah, man. Take care of yourself. But yeah, I mean, there's just no excuse. And so all the hate and all this other stuff out there, it's like, I mean, why are you getting upset? You got
because all they know about is sales. That's why. That's all they know about.
Because if you hate the platform that bad and you don't want to buy it, then don't buy it.
Why are you talking about it? Right. Why?
It's always in your mouth. You do care.
It's like the worst thing that ever happened to him is Sony succeeding. It's like if Sony succeeds, I'm mad, right? But if Xbox succeeds, I'm extra mad. I don't understand that. It's like Dave said, they're mad even when they're succeeding.
That's
So we
spoke on that, Legal.
Angry. I'm angry,
we
Sony
come
guy.
up with an idea.
Yeah, Legal. We spoke on that, man.
There you go. Uh-oh.
We come up with an idea tonight. If they're mad, we're gonna give them.
I'm an angry Sony fan.
I like it right there.
This question about exclusivity and how you think about that and how that's going to work with Bethesda.
Yeah, I see it. I see it in the community. I listen to the podcast and all the questions. So I'm going to
there.
try to be as clear as I can because that's what I just think it's fair. So obviously, I can't sit here and say every Bethesda game is exclusive because we know that's not true. There's contractual obligations that we're going to see through, as we always do in every one of these instances. We have games that exist on other platforms, and we're going to go support those games on the platforms they're on. There's communities of players. We love those communities, and we'll continue to invest in them. And even in the future, there might be things that have either contractual things or legacy on different platforms that we'll go do. But if we're an Xbox customer, the thing I want you to know is this is about delivering great exclusive games for you that ship on platforms where Gamepass exists. And that's our goal. That's why we're doing this. That's the root of this partnership that we're building, and the creative capability we will be able to bring to market for our Xbox customers. It's going to be the best it's ever been for Xbox after we're done here.
Okay, Sarah. So
Phil,
was
let it play, but put it on mute. Put it on mute. Let it play.
Get hooked on phonics. If you see questions.
Yes. Leave it on Sarah Bond. Yes.
Yeah.
Sarah Bond.
Yes. Beast Wars Megatron. Yes.
Go ahead, man. Keep talking. We just had to. That was being Dev's thing, man. We had to let it be known again. The L had to come again. It wouldn't have been right.
I forgot about that.
Something got to be seriously wrong with you if you can't interpret what he just said. I mean,
right.
But but the thing is, it's like they still would take that and twist it around. Like, oh wait, he's still saying some. He's still saying some. It's like they're holding out every ounce of hope they can. And the only thing that irritates me, and you know, this is where I'm leaving it at, is that you get certain ones. You know, like a certain fan of yours that was in here not too long ago, and I don't mean Bill, someone else, but it's like they're quick to call Phil a liar, and talking about oh he's a liar, and it's like no, he never promised that. Well, yes he did. No, he did not. That's you taking what you pick, you know, cherry picking what you wanted from what he said to fit your own narrative. And when it didn't come out the way you wanted, the way you kept telling your fans it was going to be, then your next response was, "Oh, he lied to us." He didn't lie. He didn't lie to anybody. You did.
When it doesn't fit their narrative, it's a lie. Exactly.
Yeah, you can't let that irritate you, man, because it's all going to come down in their faces. So that's how it's going to be.
That's what people got to realize. Is the only reason you put that wording on it is because the deals that were made before the purchase.
Speak on it.
So
exactly. And they act like they can't figure that out themselves.
Exactly. They have two games that they made contracts with. That's why Phil even said contractual obligations. And they're granting that because they want to, not because they have to. They can always take that away if they wanted to. But they're going
to continue that because it's more professional to continue.
But you treat your customers well, and that's what Sony is, a customer to Microsoft.
That's right. Yep.
I mean, it's not so much as that. It's also the fact that it's more headache than what it's worth. You know, if it was the other way around, like if this happened, like say 4 years ago, and it was, you know, the whole thing was flipped and it was Sony, then most definitely they yanking the rug from under Xbox.
There ain't gonna be no question. That's what they're gonna do. Because Microsoft does it. It's like, okay, are we gonna get that? No. This is, you know what I mean? They forget quick though. They get amnesia really quick.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is that by doing that, they still going to be seen in court saying like, okay, well, let's come to a settlement. And granted, the Xbox, Phil and all them, they got the money to deal with it. It's still just too much headache to bother with when they still got all this other, court stuff they have to keep doing I mean, even though the thing with Bethesda is finalized, there's still a little after all this stuff they still have to do. They ain't got no time for all this mess.
Nah.
They, and plus they got to start working on, getting these games together. Nah, there's no time for that.
No, not at all.
And talking about more big acquisitions, there's no time for that. They got to keep they got to keep the feet on the ground running. They don't got time for it. So let them have it. Just let them have it.
That's it. I mean, you can't get wrapped around that, man.
So okay, guys, stop right there real quick. See that what they're showing right now with QuakeCon and all that? That's the event here in Dallas.
Yeah, that's
right. That's what I go to every year. It's four days of gaming, 24 hours nonstop. It doesn't close down at all.
Talk to him, Ted.
It's amazing. It's an amazing. And now who owns that? Legal.
Exactly.
Microsoft.
We can't wait. I'm telling you, me and Tech got some big plans, y'all. Big plans. And we're right at home. I think I'm a few more minutes closer to it than Tech is, but we're right there, man.
We have QuakeCon, which is here local. We got id Software that's local here as well in Garland.
The biggest esports stadium here.
We also have a Bethesda studio here in Dallas.
Yep.
And it's just crazy. It's crazy how Dallas is focused with a lot of gaming stuff too.
It really is, man. It really is. And I'm telling you, let me go back to this. I'm sorry, y'all. Emmanuel once said something right here. I want to look at all the good news. Where Nintendo, now look, honestly, I don't even expect Nintendo to even be pushing the envelope. Okay, that's not where I'm going with this. But let me let everybody know the differences, and this is why I'm an Xbox fan. Okay, the fact that they're working, the key word working, A1, working. When have we not seen the Xbox team not work? That's one thing I want to say. They're always working to improve gaming. So here they are on the XCloud service, giving us 1080p 60 frames per second. They're pushing for that. You try to get 60 frames per second on that Switch in the handheld form, it's probably going to burn up. We're talking about there's levels to this stuff, okay? And that's what I'm talking about. The Xbox brand is a top-tier brand for gamers, not console gamers, gamers.
Period.
Because whether you have a handheld, you're gaming at 60 frames per second, man. You're not left behind. If you're on a PC, you at 120 frames per second. You're not left behind. If you got the Series X, 120 frames per second, 60 frames per second, you're not left behind. And what's funny is this. Here comes the most funniest thing out of all of them. If you pay $299 for our little bitty console,
you get all that.
You get all of that without the resolution power. You're not left behind. Yeah. This is the empire of Xbox. It's about wherever our fans go. We don't want anybody having an experience that is inferior to their brother or sister Xbox comrade. They don't want that. They want to be wherever you're at. If you're on your cell phone, they want you to experience that game as if I was on my Series S or X or on my PC. They don't want you behind. They want you comfortable where you want to play your Xbox at. That's the bottom line. No, it's not Nintendo. No, it's not PlayStation. Sorry, people. There's people that don't want to play on those consoles. That doesn't make them less gamers. Just like you don't see Xbox fans over here crying because Nintendo fans aren't playing Xbox games. Come on, let's keep it real over here. So why is it always a big deal when Xbox fans don't want to play on nothing else but an Xbox? Why is that a big deal? That's why all the damn we're gamers, right? Show me another platform that's delivering all these games like this in a pandemic for a little over nothing. For what you paying for your Netflix, man. This is outrageous that no one is hyped about this stuff.
Or your
And the
Disney Plus
reason
by
why nobody's
itself.
hyped about it, because people have built, because the Xbox community has become too social media centric. We got to get back to gaming. We got to get back to the streets of gaming. We got to get back there. Because once we get our minds back to gaming, then you don't have all this propaganda stuff. You don't have all this silly stuff for likes, for dislikes. Oh, to rattle up the internet. Oh, look at me. Bro, if you're not playing a game, I don't care what you look like. Play a game. Come out here and talk to the community. Tell the community why you enjoy playing this game. Show some damn gameplay. I don't care if you're a casual.
Facts.
Xbox fans got casuals too. Don't care if you're a damn casual, but come out here and represent Xbox. We got enough articles out here where we can read about tech. We can read about what's coming up. We can read about rumors. We can read. Dude, we got enough of that. Where each and every one of us can singly figure out what's going on in the community. We have a thing called the internet. So we got the internet and we're gamers.
Damn.
Let's show the internet how to be utilized properly within the Xbox community as gamers. We come together and we talk about why is it fun to be Xbox gamers. I mean, dude, I ain't got to tell you that I got all these consoles for you to feel like I'm improved. Who cares what you think I am? I don't care if you think I'm a fanboy. I don't care if you don't like my channel. Who cares? But one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to have fun with the Xbox community. You know why?
Tell me.
Because I was doing that before I had the channel. I was in those Xbox streets before I had the channel. I didn't have to go to E3 to be known.
Tell
I
me.
didn't have to go to Halo Outpost to be known with Tech. Tech didn't have to go down the street to esports and get to know these people and blow up on his YouTube channel. Tech is getting a lot of respect and support from his channel through esports. It ain't coming because y'all are supporting him. Y'all don't even give a guy a chance, and he's out here actually getting respect
Nobody
from
likes me.
actual people who are in the gaming,
Nobody likes me.
industry community. So, man,
crying.
no, you're a little guy, Tech.
I'm a little guy. I'm a little guy.
No, here it is. You're tiny. You're, the
Man,
David
you're a
Beckham.
comedian.
You're tiny, Tech.
I know. I'm tiny tech.
Tiny.
Tiny tech.
But you know, that's what I'm saying. You know, I go around YouTube and it's sad because I see real Xbox fans out here with real Xbox channels, all those subscribers, and they're showcasing Xbox games. I'm like, something's weird here. You know, something is really weird here. I mean, it's almost like Devin said, because legal is because we got too many double agents in our community. And he's right. The Xbox community allowed lames to get in here, make them feel like they're the shit. And they basically got the masses. And so that's all they think about. They don't ever think about the fact that there's people out here playing these games. There's more people on Xbox Live than it is in our Twitter feeds. Get to know them.
It's supposed to be.
Right. Get to know them. Go know the community. It's bigger than Twitter. It's bigger than Facebook. It's our community, man. No one's better than nobody. Nobody's better than nobody. But at the same time, it doesn't mean we can't enjoy some of the people who have been successful on YouTube, who meet certain people, who are able to have interviews with certain people. Don't hate on them. Don't hate on them. Hey, they're doing something right because people can look between the lines and see the value in something. Look at me. A lot of people don't like Di-RRec gaming. They can't stand me. right?
Yeah, same here. I can't stand you at all, but I'm here.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I once said that he looked like Dennis Rodman,
And I got it in my head now.
This guy here's got jokes tonight.
And then I always get on him about, hey, you're always late, man. He's like, that's what black people do. I'm like,
Tech looks like a skinny Gabriel Iglesias.
You know what I'm saying, man? Like,
no, man.
I ain't never look. Rogue and Tech are always on me, bro. I ain't never on time.
Oh yeah, he's never on time, man.
Never on time. That's the secret.
He's like, he'll text us like an hour before, right? He's like, yo, dog, I'm going in. Okay, what time? 7:00. Mm-hmm.
You don't even give me a time. He'd be like, we're going in.
Just send me the link. Just send me the link when you're ready. And then 7:30, 8:00.
Facts.
8:30. I'm like, this guy.
Y'all don't understand what's going on behind the scenes. Tech me mad, dude. Tech me mad.
Oh, I'll be yelling at him. I say,
man,
man.
Be yelling at me, y'all. Yo, it's for real, but it's family over here. It's family. That's what family does, right? But we all looking after one another. You know?
Right.
Rogue had a long week last week. I called Rogue up, talk to my homegirl. That's what we do.
See, Rogue knows.
Tech, you know, we cheer up. We're glad she's here tonight. You know, but
I haven't heard from her in a while.
Right, but people are people and they go through things. We as people go through things together. That's the beauty of it all. And as gamers, we unite ourselves with games. That's the beautiful thing about gaming. We can escape what's bothering us. Get together in a community, shake off the worry, have a few laughs, like ponies, donkeys, zebras, unicorns, whatever you want to call them, have a few cries. But as long as you're in your community, man, and you're chilling with the people you like to be around, that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. I mean, you know, weird for us ain't weird for them, right? They the ones over there on that weirdo stuff. But in their community, that's normal stuff to them. The weirder it is, the better it is over there, man. I don't know what's up. I can't tell you. I ain't in that community. Can't tell you. But I love it over here. You know, when we talk gaming, we talk gaming. We talk gaming. We know what we're talking about. When we're defending Xbox, we know what we're talking about. We don't just come out saying stupid stuff. When Jim Ryan backpedals, we call it out. But we call it out fairly. We say it right across the board. We don't come up with some strange memes and strange things and lies. We say it like it is and we move on about it. We don't harp on it. Sandy says, one big thing about Xbox I found out, you can take the internal HDD on the new console and replace it if it breaks, as it's not soldered on the board. Oh, I didn't even know that. Wow. Yeah, I didn't even know that one, man. That's a good one. I missed the golden arcade days, of course, bro. Less talking, a lot gaming, right? Get the running your mouth off in the arcade.
But you know there's a lot of arcade bars now around Dallas, right?
Yeah, bro.
Those are fun to go to. I've been to them.
Dude, I like the Parks Mall Round 1. That's my favorite place. And let me tell you something.
No. I'm talking about smaller, like local.
Yeah. Look, there's some out towards Burleson. Yeah. Out towards Burleson, there's a lot of small time arcade places out there, man.
So beer and games. Oh, that's so fun.
Right? But you know, I like Round 1, man, because right when you walk in there, the Halo arcade machine.
Oh, yeah, the Firestorm or whatever it's called, Fire Team.
It's right there. As soon as you walk in, it's right there. And that's another thing about Xbox. Xbox is in the arcades. Nintendo's in the arcade. I saw Luigi's Mansion in the arcade.
Legal. Illegal. You remember what I said before, right? Where I said that it would be great if this little quote unquote partnership between Xbox and Sega, that they go ahead and Jason Ronald like pitch to the Sega guys, arcade guys, like a stripped down version of the Series S motherboard that could be used in newer cabinets. So you can bring next gen gaming to the arcade.
That's right. Do it,
So
Rain.
so imagine playing Afterburner at 120 frames per second.
Right. That's a whole fireballs. You're preaching, brother.
The way he pauses.
Yeah, because he's preaching, man. He's right. He's dead. The way we
Outrun
used to play the
120
game,
frames per second.
Space
Right.
Harrier.
the way we used to play the games, right? That's the beauty. That's the beauty with gaming. It's about experience. So when you crank up them frame rates, you crank up the resolution. That's a total different experience. It doesn't matter if you played the game before. Exactly. I agree with you 100%. And that's what makes Xbox backwards compatibility superior. You heard what Bethesda said about it. They said it's their best kept hidden weapon. It's the backwards compatibility feature. You remember when Major Nelson said, if backwards compatibility was easy, then everybody would have it. I think that was enough said mic drop moment when he said that. Letting you know that Microsoft is on another level, and I think people just hate. When you're great, people are gonna hate, man. They're gonna envy. So that's why you see the donkey community like they are. Because they know we're not fazed by what they do. They don't really do anything. They troll. And it's easy to see when their feelings are hurt. They don't have a problem letting you know that. And it is what it is, man. It doesn't stop us. And that's the one thing I like about the Xbox community, man. It didn't let itself get so down to where they believed the gaming journalists. They believed Metacritic. I told y'all 2017 was the turning point with the Xbox community. And since 2017, the day CFDs dropped, I saw a shift change in the Xbox community. It was reluctant to listen to anybody else's opinions about their games. And there was a new movement coming out. And this better, bigger Xbox community that says, hey, we dictate what happens to our games, not you guys on the outside looking in. It became a beautiful community after that. And now we got Game Pass where we don't even have to go anywhere. Games are just constantly being dropped down to us. We don't have to do anything but keep our subscription up. This is not a knock towards people who like to buy physical copies because I got a whole bunch of them.
I just
it's almost sad if you don't get into this Game Pass. It's almost sad. That's right. That's right, fam. I'm with you, Donnie Skills. The streets is talking.
Sorry,
we
guys.
know all about Shaggy. We know all about him. It's like that woman said. Who needs enemies when you got these clowns, right? These clowns are supposed to be for you. So who needs enemies when you got clowns like Shaggy out here?
I feel like Phil goes on there and Phil goes on there and pulls a tech. He knows that they're all talking shit, but then he goes on there and still flexes in their face. In their face. Kills them with kindness, smiles right in their face and says,
that's
"Yo,
right.
that's what I did. I know you hate it, and that's why I'm here."
Phil, like Fireball said, Phil is the personification of professionalism. This guy doesn't get out of character.
He's too professional.
He knows how to do that. He's still a gamer.
That's the thing. That's the thing that's hilarious about it is that the whole Bethesda deal that makes me laugh is I was joking around with Legal one time. If Legal remembers that phone call, I said I wouldn't be surprised if the meeting between him and Sadia was like, "Hey Phil, these guys are saying that we don't have any games. Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll buy Bethesda and then we'll have more games." No, that's not what we wanted you to do. But you guys said we didn't have games. We got games now. Come on over. Yeah, starting out $9.99.
See, this is how you know that he's professional. He's not going to go on Twitter or on somebody's podcast like Podcast Unlocked and start screaming and crying. Why are you guys talking bad about me? Why can't we have good articles? No, he goes on behind the scenes and he flips the script on them and says, "Hey, now who doesn't have games?"
The worst thing I saw Phil do on Twitter was to make a big ass out of crap gamer. That's the worst I've seen him do. I mean, it was hilarious.
He didn't even do that. Crap did that to himself.
You talk about Phil, just addressing your point when you say, Phil is going, social media and does a whole lot of stuff. But the only thing he said to him was, wow, you're going to cancel a pre-order because someone gets to enjoy the game on another platform? And then
That's right. Now, y'all are right. Y'all are exactly right. Now look at what Donnie Skill said. I know he don't want to do it, but Phil Spencer needs to call Ryan out. It won't happen because he's politically correct. Okay, Donnie Skills, he has in a way. You probably forgot about it, but it goes back to when I was talking about crossplay. And you remember he was having an interview. I don't know if you remember this, but he did. Ryan had an interview first, right? And he was talking about how he doesn't think that crossplay will benefit the PlayStation's platform. So they was like,
I remember that.
Right. He was like, you don't think that having more gamers come together to play on a game benefits the PlayStation platform? He was like, I don't think it benefits
one box. They're too attached to the one box.
Yeah, he was like, I don't think it benefits our player base and our platform. And so it kind of left the people that were like, wow, we was not expecting that. So Phil Spencer had an interview not too long after that, right? Now watch this. Phil Spencer didn't even know that he said that. All right? Because when the guy was interviewing him, he says, hey, Jim Ryan said, that crossplay, he doesn't think that it's, it benefits for the PlayStation platform. He doesn't think that it benefits. And you can see the disdain in Phil Spencer's face and the shock value. And this is what he said, Donnie. He says, and this is what he said, man. He says, I usually don't, voice my opinion on what other people say in this industry. And he says, and you know what? I even might get in trouble from Microsoft for doing this. But I think this is what I knew that we had the right guy. Because he says, but now, because you asked me this, and it's been said to me from another guy, another leader across the way. So no, I'm going to make a stance now, because if this is what people feel who are leaders in the gaming community, then this is a terrible way to think about gaming. That's what he said. He said, I can't believe that somebody, he didn't call his name out, but he was like, you knew what he was talking about, in a position that he's in, to feel that his base should be caged in and shouldn't share an experience on a game with other people despite the platform. He says, I don't even see how that benefits gaming. And that's what he said, man. So no, he's called him out, but like you said, not politically incorrect, but he was being professional, because they can't do like we do, man. There's policies. There's, anytime you get up in status, man, you carry yourself as such. He doesn't carry himself like us. He set an example. He sets an example. So it's bigger than that, He's up there. It's bigger than that. So he does what he does.
Yeah. He's got to lead. He's got to be one.
He's got to lead. So he's never going to look like us like that, Because
I'm serious. You can't sit there thinking that for once Phil doesn't have it in the back of his head. Don't you just want to just open the cage and just walk away? Don't you just want to just drop the chains and just go ape?
That's right. Technoblast had to leave, y'all. He got to tend to his family and things. But we want to say we appreciate Technoblast for coming through tonight, man, and hanging it out with us, man. Plenty of laughs, plenty of fun. Shout out to Technoblast. But yeah, man, you're right.
Yeah.
When you're a leader, man, you just got to carry yourself as such. That's it. All people want to do is hold you to accountability. And that's why I said, that's why Jim Ryan's not looking good right now. Because he's been backpedaled so many times.
Talk about some lies, man.
That's funny how somebody could use a scenario about Phil Spencer, right? Go dig back years and years back to get him, and then try to compare it to what he's saying today. And it's a failure when he does it. But then doesn't even recognize the countless lies that's been said in the last 4 months with Jim Ryan.
That's what I'm saying. He's telling lies right now.
It doesn't fit their narrative.
He's talking stuff right now that you could. I mean, Man.
There's Emmanuel A1. Good. Okay. I'm gonna explain this one. And listen, none of y'all's thoughts are wrong, okay? Because we're down here on the streets and we see this silly stuff, right? Emmanuel A1 says Phil needs to stop acknowledging IGN unlocked by going on there. I think he's been on there, and then the last time was 3 years after that, Emmanuel. So let's give him
talking about Ryan McCaffrey and them?
Yeah, but let's give Phil credit. He ain't jumping on it every single day. I mean, even Ryan McCaffrey said, "Man, I ain't had you on in 3 years."
Yeah.
But I get where Emmanuel's coming from, so we're gonna finish hearing him. Doing interviews with the gaming streets like Legals, Xbox interviews. Hey, man, you know what? I got you. I feel you. I understand. Do interviews with the gaming streets like Legals, Xbox interview last week. Okay, now watch this. From my understanding, Emmanuel, and being able to talk to people, okay, like you were saying, that's the pleasure that I get. That look, to be able to hear it from people upstairs, right? Because when we wasn't on the show, when we were getting to know each other, there's a lot of things I asked. Of course, you know I did, right? Okay, they see it, they know it, so I just want to say that. They get it. So what you're saying is not on Planet X, Emmanuel. They understand exactly where you're coming from, okay? But here's the thing. These people that we're talking about, they're in the gaming industry, right? And they do what they do for their brand, okay? And there's certain ones that are not enemies. They're really good friends. But they got this character, they got this aura about them on social medias and stuff. So they play to that, so to speak. They play up to it. Okay. So this is why you hear me say, man, don't even if we would stop paying attention to them, then you would see it go away. But that's easier said than done, right, Emmanuel? Because for people like me and you, it's nothing for us not even to pay attention to that silly stuff, right? But it's hard for the masses who don't know no better, who are not engaged like you are, Emmanuel, who can see through the smoke, dude, and you see it. You know, it was just like when Jeff Keighley, right? He did that 1 hour press show before the Xbox event came on, right? And his guests were garbage. And we're sitting here like, why does Microsoft allow a person like this, knowing damn well he ain't for Xbox, and he's got people up on his show that's clearly not for Xbox? So how do you think your fans are supposed to feel giving him the time of day when they're sitting here like, this ain't even how we get down? So I get you, Emmanuel. They get you. They understand it. It's a business.
Well, they're praising him, Dorian. They're praising Jeff Keighley for the latest Game Awards and how well he did and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, listen, that's his platform. Yeah. I don't care about the Kids' Choice Awards gaming show. I don't care about that. You got other people that do because that fits their narrative. The game awards don't fit my narrative. I'm not there to listen to devs vote on each other on their video games. How's that got anything to do with me? 10% of if 10% of gamers have a say so, then it's not a game award show to me, really. It's not.
Facts.
All right, it's like a damn Oscar or the Grammy Awards, and it ain't even that, because at least the Oscars and the Grammy Awards and the Oscars. Well, the Oscars, it's like the Oscars. There you go, where the Academy votes for the people. So sometimes, well, most of the times, the ones that deserve the Oscar don't even get it. So it's like, if it's not the Grammys where actual fans vote, you know, within the industry, then I don't want to hear it. It ain't like the Sports Awards. I don't want to hear it, because that's when the streets. Look, Sony won the Joystick Awards. As much as it makes you mad, as much as makes you want to pout about it, but the Joysticks Awards are from the fans. I just think that the Xbox fans just don't do social media like that. We're too busy gaming. It don't fit our narrative, but it fits Sony fans to know that their game got Gotti. Oh, and if
They
it
know
don't,
how to. They know the thing is legal. They know how to rally up. That's the thing.
that's
They
it.
know how to. They know how to get on social media and start. Hey, Druckmann's up. Druckmann's up.
There you go.
And a lot. And the thing about it is that a lot of those votes, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's be real. A lot of those who voted, they ain't even touched that game. Last of Us 2.
No, look, but look, man.
Oh boy.
Remember the Gamer Choice Awards from the Game Awards? What did they vote for? They voted for Ghost of Tsushima. That was the only award that was voted by gamers, and it wasn't even The Last of Us 2. So there you have it. There you have it, people. When the street spoke, it didn't even spoke with the.
They voted for Fruitman.
Right. It wasn't even. They didn't speak for the setup industry pick. The setup industry pick, we already knew it was going to win. We said it was going to win back in February. The Last of Us 2 is going to win Game Awards. We already knew it. Didn't have to think hard about it. Regardless if the game sucked or not, we knew it was going to win. But when the gamers spoke, the gamers said Ghost of Tsushima was better than The Last of Us 2. We wasn't more thrilled about that than Ghost of Tsushima, so they spoke. So there it was. They can't make that up, and that's forever. That's the only award that matters to me on the Game Awards is when the Gamer Choice Awards picks a game that they think is the best game of the year, and that's it. That's I'll move on after that. Once that award gets handed out, I turn it. I'm done because everything else don't matter to me. It's all industry at that point, which none of us work within the industry. Nobody on this panel or over in other YouTube worlds work in the gaming industry. So at that point, it don't matter to me no more. After Boss in the building. What's up, man? I'm late, but I'm making sure I'm getting everybody in here. Everybody's getting in here. No, we're not missing not one person. We're winding it down, people. We're winding it down. We're in the wind down phases. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit it off and say, Fire Boss, you start the wind down, and we're gonna get it all the way down and end it with Cash tonight. Go ahead, fam.
Oh, what we doing? What we doing? Outros?
Yeah, we're just doing a wind down. Go ahead and start winding it down.
All right. Well, all right. I go by Fire Boss. I have a YouTube channel. Right now, I'm a bit inactive because I'm trying to catch up on some other stuff going on in my life. But it's, you can find me, like I said, under Fireboss, PhyerBoss. I would recommend my Twitter, but the thing is, I'll give you heads up. 18 and over, or don't bother going on there. So that's one of the reasons I don't like talking about it. But yeah, so as far as it goes for recent gaming and stuff like that, I haven't had a chance to do any recent gaming as of late because, like I said, I'm real busy trying to catch up on some stuff. But the last thing I was real knee deep in, which is kind of funny because I know everybody's going to kind of be looking at me kind of like slant eyed, like he's doing what? But I was playing like a lot of City Skylines, because kind of I guess because of the Zen like nature of it, like kind of like just setting up your own city and all that stuff like that. I was playing one that Emmanuel recommended. Oh shoot, Emmanuel will have to. I think it was like something where you use it was like a Metroidvania where you run around as a cat in a power suit and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. If Emmanuel's there, he'll give you all the name in the chat. So other than that, yeah.
One of those games on Game Pass.
Yeah, it's on Game Pass.
Okay.
It's actually pretty good. And
what was the other one? City what?
Yo, make sure Emmanuel drop
Okay.
that game, man. Drop that game because I think I know what he's talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and download it too. But I want to say shout out to Two Punch Man in the building. Shout out to Two Punch Man. It's good to have you tonight, man.
So, but other than that, like I said, man, this has been a great day. We finally got the answer that everybody was wanting. But they probably didn't. I put it like this: it's the answer that they wanted to have, but deep down inside they didn't want to have it. if you get what I'm saying.
They want to compare the way Phil does it, like the way Jim Ryan does it. Like we talked about this, right, Firebox? Jim Ryan come on, the game's exclusive on PlayStation, and he does that to get that crowd wild up, and then 3 months later,
we believe in generations.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, Jim. Mr.
Phil doesn't play games like that. No, he doesn't do that.
No, Mr. Jimmy will make no qualms about getting in front of the camera, with his swag, with his McMahon swagger going. They're like, yeah, only on PlayStation. And as Legal just said, months later, also on a PC. What was that? Can you say that louder? Only on PC. We can't hear you.
Fact,
it's on PS4 PC, okay?
Doom and Halo, bro, on Xbox, owned. Enough said. Devin, you next, man.
Jim Ryan is the GOAT, by the way. But man, you can catch me on Twitter at the Xbox Classic. I have a YouTube channel as well. That's Hyperfang Gaming, and I put out content every week, at least a video a week, trying to keep up on that. I mean, so much news, and plus I'm trying to play games in between. So if I don't put out a video within like a 2-week period, well, you know why? Because I'm trying to play these games, man. Backlog is too many games to finish before these new ones coming out, man. Especially Gamepass. Gamepass has over 200 games in it, man. So like I got a lot of stuff to play, but I do make pretty funny content, man, and I destroy these ponies out here. So go and give your boy a follow. Appreciate it.
Cass, the originator with me when I was creating Live from the Streets, my brother. It's good to have you on here from Jersey, Brick City's on.
Yes, sir, buddy.
Twitter, Cass on Xbox Live. What's good, my man? 50 grand.
Yes, man. It's good to be on here. Thanks for that introduction earlier. And I haven't been on in a while, man. So it's real good to be on here and share some good times, game and talk with you guys, especially considering the situation that's at hand here. But you can find me on Twitter at X _divisions. I'm on there dropping information on there, checking things out, giving news.
Tagging everybody.
I don't have a
tagging everybody, dropping news and tagging.
Just trying to drop some news, but I don't have a YouTube channel, but I am a member of the DX Mansion, and I gotta represent them. We represent, and we don't play around, man. We come to game, we come to give each other helpful information. We represent a community of brotherhood. And listen, I have fun. I appreciate Dorian, and I'm glad I met you, man. And it's just been a good ride. And I'm just glad that Microsoft finally delivered what they said and what they said they're going to do, and they're going to follow through in huge numbers. Just look, gentlemen, for this generation is coming. Well, this generation that we're in now to be 360 or better. Just know that.
Oh, indeed. DualSense has built-in arthritis.
But shout out to the DX Mansion, though.
He had to end it with a classic. Come on, man. Leave that DualSense alone, bro. Come on, bro. Come on.
I heard the triggers be breaking off.
What you doing?
Yo, I want to say to the mighty chat room, to the Xbox Live community out here, shouts to Rogue Enigma 17 and Technoblast for holding down the chat room tonight. But mostly, shout outs to Rogue Enigma 17 as she made her return of the last show late, but in the chat, but she came in here midway, and we're glad to have her, even though she's working those hours, man, helping people out, doing what she does, and we're glad to see her over there. The chat room loves Rogue, man. She came to me and was like, look, you know what I'm saying? I thrive over there in that community. It's something about it over there. And I said, Rogue, it's you. You got that magic. You got that sense of community. And people gravitate to that. So you go where you feel like you go. Nobody here on Di-RRec Gaming is trapped here. Everybody that does things here is from the goodness of their heart. I'm grateful to be a part of this great Xbox community. I'm grateful to know a whole lot of you guys and girls. It's so many names out there, but y'all know who y'all are because we rock and roll every day. Y'all know who y'all are. If we come across each other on Twitter, you know I ain't got nothing but love for you. Facebook, I ain't got nothing but love for you. It's like Heavy D. Instagram, I got nothing but love for you. If you was with me on Mixer, Twitch, nothing but love for you. You was in the Gears of War community in the days, nothing but love for you. Ain't nothing changed about me, man. Y'all know what it is. Keep it gaming. Chase the one up in life. And Xbox rocks and it don't stop. I appreciate every single one of y'all for making Di-RRec Gaming what it is. It's street made. It's community made. It's y'all's home. It's y'all's channel. I'm just here to be the echo. I have a whole lot of fun doing it. Thank y'all for letting me have a lot of fun doing it. And you guys be safe out there and have a very good night. In the meantime, I'm counting down in everybody's chat. They trying to still talk. They're keeping me busy. They keeping me busy. After boss up here in Canada saying Sony fanboys from all social media, including Stonkiss Gamer, J-Dub, Crap Gamer, and MPG, have caused so many L's to.
Oh, man.
He out here calling names. He made it personal. And he's like, what they gonna do about it? And after boss is like, not a damn thing. They all gonna sit back and just watch us have fun playing in our community. That's right, Ro. Nothing but love for each and every one of you guys and girls out here. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. It's Xbox, man, and it don't stop. We out of here. Di-RRec Gaming. It's the new legal. Peace.
Peace.
Later, y'all.
All right.